Los Angeles has always been a city of beautiful people with ugly secrets, and the bold and the beautiful is about to prove, once again, that love, lust, and loyalty are a combustible mix. In upcoming episodes, a shocking betrayal could set the stage for one of the show's most scandalous storylines yet. Brace yourself, because Sheila Carter might be about to walk in on something she can never unsee: Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp's forbidden bedroom rendezvous. It's the kind of twist that only B&B could pull off. Two former enemies, each craving comfort, passion, and escape, finding themselves tangled in each other's sheets. But with Sheila lurking in the shadows and jealousy boiling beneath her calm exterior, the fallout could be as explosive as a Forrester runway scandal. A dangerous temptation. Deacon Sharp has been on top of the world lately, or at least he thinks he is. His restaurant, Il Giardino, is thriving. He's proposed to Sheila, trying to prove that love can tame even the wildest of souls. But deep down, Deacon's heart isn't entirely at peace. Despite his best efforts, he can't ignore that flicker of doubt, the one whispering that maybe, just maybe, Sheila can never truly change. Enter Dr. Taylor Hayes. Taylor has been walking her own emotional tightrope since returning to Los Angeles. Between Ridge's romantic whiplash, Steffi's endless drama, and her own struggle to stay grounded, she's been searching for something real. A moment of connection. A place where she can breathe. And recently, she's found unexpected understanding with Deacon. At first, it was innocent. They bonded over their shared outsider status, two people perpetually judged by the Forresters and Logans alike. But over glasses of wine and long talks about redemption, the air between them started to shift. One moment of vulnerability leads to another. A hand brushes against another. Then, before either can stop it, the dam breaks. What begins as emotional comfort soon turns physical. Taylor, who spent years living by restraint, lets herself be consumed by the heat of the moment. Deacon, who's always lived by his impulses, doesn't hesitate to meet her halfway. It's messy, it's passionate, it's forbidden, and it's about to blow up in their faces. Sheila's sixth sense kicks in. Sheila Carter has always had a knack for sniffing out secrets, especially the kind that threaten her happiness. And lately, she's had a nagging feeling that something isn't right. Deacon, been distracted, evasive, and distant, offering up weak excuses that even she doesn't buy. At first, she tells herself not to overreact. She's been working hard to be good Sheila, to prove to everyone that she's capable of change. But old habits die hard, and suspicion is her oldest companion. When she sees Deacon's car parked outside Taylor's home one evening, long after his usual delivery runs are supposed to end, her pulse spikes. 1,000 thoughts swirl through her mind, but one rises above them all. No, he wouldn't. But Deacon would, and he is. Unable to resist the urge, Sheila decides to confront the situation head-on. She drives to Taylor's home, the sound of her heels clicking like a countdown to disaster. The moment of truth. Inside, the scene couldn't be more incriminating. Candles flicker. Clothes are strewn across the floor. Taylor and Deacon, lost in their passionate haze, are completely unaware that their world is about to shatter. Sheila stands frozen in the doorway, her green eyes widening with disbelief, and then narrowing with fury. The woman who once vowed to turn over a new leaf feels the old, familiar rage bubbling to the surface. It's not just betrayal she's witnessing, it's humiliation. Deacon, the man who swore he loved her despite everyone's judgment, has just proven every one of her critics right. "You have got to be kidding me," Sheila hisses, her voice trembling between heartbreak and homicidal rage. Taylor and Deacon spring apart like guilty teenagers caught by a parent. Taylor fumbles for words, trying to explain the unexplainable, while Deacon's face drains of color. "Sheila, it's not what you think." "Oh, it's exactly what I think," she spits. "You're just another liar, Deacon, and you," she glares at Taylor, "pretending to be the moral one sleeping with my fiancé. Doctor, heal thyself." The tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. Sheila storms out, her mind spinning with vengeance. And that's where things get dangerous. Because a cornered Sheila Carter is a ticking time bomb, and Taylor and Deacon have just lit the fuse. The fallout begins. Word of the scandal spreads through Lowe's angels like wildfire. Brooke is stunned, Ridge is livid, and Steffi can't decide whether to be furious or fascinated. Her mother's affair with Deacon, Brooke's ex, is the ultimate family betrayal. Brooke, of course, wastes no time confronting Taylor. "You've spent years judging me for my choices," she sneers. "And now you're the one sneaking around with my ex. How's that for hypocrisy?" Ridge, meanwhile, struggles to process it all. Despite everything, part of him still cares for Taylor, and seeing her fall into Deacon's arms feels like the final nail in the coffin of their complicated history. But the biggest question isn't about Ridge or Brooke. It's about Sheila. She vanished. No one has seen her since the night she caught them, and that silence is more terrifying than any outburst. Deacon tries to track her down, worried she'll do something reckless. But deep down, he knows, if Sheila's plotting revenge, there's no stopping her. A new war in the making. This shocking betrayal could ignite one of the bold and the beautiful's most dangerous feuds yet. Sheila versus Taylor isn't just a rivalry, it's a battle of survival. Both women are fierce, intelligent, and utterly determined to protect what they believe is theirs. Sheila might go after Taylor's career, leaking compromising photos to the press or whispering to the foresters that Taylor's helping Deacon through unconventional therapy sessions. Or she might take a darker route, turning her rage into action. Meanwhile, Taylor will be torn between guilt and fear, knowing she's crossed a line that could destroy her reputation and her family's trust. And Deacon, he'll be left trying to clean up a mess he never should have created. Love triangles are nothing new in the bold and the beautiful, but this one is a powder keg. Because when Sheila Carter's heart breaks, someone always pays the price. Final thoughts. The upcoming twist promises high-stakes drama, emotional devastation, and the kind of fiery performances that keep B&B fans glued to their screens. Will Taylor and Deacon's secret destroy them both? Will Sheila seek forgiveness or vengeance? And when Ridge inevitably finds out, will old feelings resurface in the chaos? One thing's certain. In Lowe's Angels, passion and punishment go hand in hand. And when Sheila Carter catches you in bed with her man, you'd better start running, because forgiveness isn't in her vocabulary.